Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodaloo 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 doo. Subscribe. Okay, we're gonna do another random ranking today. Late night, didn't have time to film anything, and whenever that happens, it's random ranking time. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick 3 movies from my movie collection that are right next to one another, and then we'll rank those from most favorite to least favorite. I think over in this area is where I should grab from. I'm going to get up real quick. Pick from here. One. Oh. One. What is this one? 1, 2. Oh, okay. Here, I got one more to grab. One of these feels pretty substantial. Maybe a Criterion, perhaps? All right. So one of the things is I have to have seen every movie. If I have not seen it, then I put it back and replace it with a new one. Okay, Balls of Fury. I have seen this. Kind of silly little comedy. Let's see. What? I mean, Christopher Walken's in it, but what is that guy's name? This funny guy right here. I can't remember his name. He's in like the new Harry Potter movies or whatever. Not Harry Potter, but like the new Fantastic Beasts movies. He's also in The Walking Dead. Why can't I think of his name? Dan Fogler. Yeah, I like him a lot. George Lopez is in it. Maggie Q. Yeah. I like this movie. It's, I feel like a lot of these types of movies were happening around the same time. Like Dodgeball, Blades of Glory, Talladega Nights. You just kind of had like these very silly spoof-like sports movies, and this one was about table tennis, and it was not affiliated with like Will Ferrell and everybody, at least that I know of. Maybe it was like produced. I don't think so though. But yeah, it's kind of like an era of film. Bringing Down the House, never saw it, gotta replace it. I think that one was given to me by a friend. He gave me his entire movie collection. Not entire movie collection, just like some of them. Spy Game, haven't seen that either. I don't think. If I have, I've forgotten it. Alright, what do we got this time? Okay, War Dogs. Yeah, this was pretty good. I liked this movie. Hard to believe it was real, based on a true story. I know that doesn't always mean it is an exact telling of a true story, but this was interesting. I mean, you have these guys seem so young, like they're doing stuff that I cannot even imagine myself doing 10 years from now. I just feel like I'm always too young to ever understand what these people are doing. It's just not in my brain doesn't get it. Like, even if I had the opportunity to do what they're doing, I wouldn't know how to do it, right? Like selling arms and stuff like that. Doing so illegally. But yeah, it's I thought this was a pretty great movie. I thought it was good. I don't know if it was a great movie, but I enjoyed it as I was watching it. If I remember right, it was very frenetic. Like, the cuts and the edits were kind of quick. Kind of reminds. Have you ever seen Lord of War with Nick Cage? And these 2 movies would be a good double feature. Oh, okay. I have all of the Karate Kids here. This is the one I thought was pretty substantial. I don't think I have ever reviewed any of the Karate Kids, so I'm going to go ahead and do the first one here. Gosh, I barely even remember the other ones. Except, I guess Next Karate Kid was on like HBO or Cinemax a lot when I was a kid, so I feel like I know the first one and the Next Karate Kid the most. Is anybody watching Cobra Kai? I feel like everybody is except me, and everybody seems to really, 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 really enjoy it. Is it that good? Like, is it actually that good? Like, it's hard for me to imagine something being as good as that seems to be spoken about. Like, everybody really, really loves that show. So maybe I should give it a try. And I believe it started here on YouTube, right? It was like a YouTube show, and then Netflix like bought it, and now it's like really thriving on Netflix. But yeah, Karate Kid's great. Karate Kid is nostalgia. Just like pure childhood stuff. Didn't they make a cartoon of the Karate Kid? Am I remembering that wrong? I probably am remembering that wrong. Maybe I'm not. They made cartoons out of everything back then in the 80s. Okay. Like even Rambo, I think, had a cartoon. I think Rocky. Did Rocky have a cartoon? I don't know. Rambo did. Mr. T did. Harlem Globetrotters. I mean, everybody had a cartoon. Or they showed up as a special guest on Scooby-Doo. How am I going to rank these, though? You know, I really like this movie, and I think it's really good. But I think... I don't know. Balls of Fury is kind of dumb, but I don't know. I'm into it. I'm into how weird and dumb this movie is. So I think I'm going to say I'm going to put it above War Dogs. No, War Dogs is the better movie, but for me, what I'm like interested in watching right now, maybe my current tastes right now are going to want to put Balls of Fury first. Not first, but first ahead of War Dogs. First is going to go Karate Kid. Hard to beat a classic like that. So I'm pretty sure this is my ranking right here. The original Karate Kid. Nope. I'm screwing this up. There we go. The original Karate Kid is number 1. Then Balls of Fury. Then War Dogs. I think War Dogs is probably the better movie. I need to watch both of these to really have a, like, rewatch them. Recent, and what am I trying to say? I'm so tired. It's very late. I need to rewatch them to fully know, but right now this is how I'm feeling. Okay, one more time. The Karate Kid, Balls of Fury, and then War Dogs. Have you seen these movies? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all 3 of them, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Also, tell me about Cobra Kai. Like, do I really need to be watching that? Like, is it as good as everybody says? Like, I'm talking like people, I feel like, talk about this show like we talked about Breaking Bad and like the good seasons of Game of Thrones. Like, it really does seem to be that loved. And I'm like, how could this be that good? I don't understand it. But maybe it is. So tell me a little bit about Cobra Kai as well. Do I need to be getting into that? But yeah, how would you rank these if you've seen all 3? I'd love to know that as well. Let me know in the comments below. And perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.